So here's your file. Let's open it up. And this is on my system. As it opens, which should have some of your settings stored in it. Yeah. So I can rotate it around, but that doesn't mean that that's not happening for you. So let's quick translate. Select everything. Okay, move it over there a little bit, and then say okay. And so this is how your file with the settings that you have works for me so far. So now I can show you um, what I was talking about for you, which is, oh, so let's do this. Now let's transfer your file, or translate your file, I mean. Oh, select, wait. Okay, 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 wait. Drag it off to the side. There it sits, waiting. Oh, the computer's really crunching away. But so, and then say, okay, wait. There it goes. It translates. Wait. Oh, it's really thinking and trying to crash, and I canceled it and I moved it. And so now I backed up a little bit. I'm going to go back to the preferences, though. I'm going to crank that all the way down. Turn off some view, which is anti-aliasing and shading smooth. And now I'm going to translate it. Select all, bink, bink, and bink, bink, and bink. Now, see, much better. Now, you got to remember 12,000 entities, that's a lot of stuff. So, a little bit more. So, there's my highlighting. You don't see much. I mean, there's a slight lag for highlighting to click on select things. If I crank that all up, you'll see my computer actually start to choke on that. So now let's go to highlight. Up, 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 up. Okay, so that's basically what you're looking at. So the number one way to fix that, we talked about a little bit, is get your layers going. Now the file's set up pretty good for you to be able to get layers pretty quick. So, and one quick way to do that would be start making your layers and then using the color, because you've got lots of colored stuff already. So you could just make a new layer already if you know what the colors are, but just I mean, you wouldn't, name them what they are if you know what they are, but I go in my selection tool. This is the one I use right here, pick by color, and it gives you a dialog box with the colors. So like for instance, if you know what all those pink ones are, you just do that and it automatically picks all the pink ones, and then you can just get those over onto the new pink blue layer and then just hide them. And as soon as you just do that really quick, pink, obviously I'm not doing it correctly, but let's just get all those colors picked, and we're gonna get all pretty quick now. Oop. Um, Pretty quick. As soon as we get down to just the entities that we want, it's going to start getting quick, and then and so let's get some blue ones going here. How about those? And once you start getting things up, then pretty soon you're just going to work on the gray ones. You need to dim them, or you're dim, those all light blue ones there, and then your file will just work good. Then you only need to show um, the ones that you're actually working on. That's going to be your best means of just straightening the file out. It is heavy. Um, you can see my computer kind of handles it pretty good. So let's just say even with just those few things done, let's do one more with them baby blue ones. So let's see if those are defined good enough through here. Is that color there, I think? Yeah. Okay, we'll hide those off. So now, just with those 6 layers made pretty quick, let's go ahead and let's crank some stuff up and let's see how it acts. I'll put the anti-aliasing back on. So everything's pretty good there. So there's probably a few entities right now. Visible blanked. I got 10,000 blanked. Let's see. Anyway, so translate. So even with the settings cranked now, before we were waiting quite a long time, you saw it speed up pretty good. So that's about the very best thing you can do is just go ahead and, especially on just that wireframe. The only time you would see that really affect you, setting the wireframe like that, is control 1 for the top view, is if you had like arcs. So let's see how big stuff is out here. Let's make that there. And pink. Oh, didn't get it. I thought I clicked it. Well, where did I put all those arcs now? It's just clicking them and putting them somewhere. Anyway, so this is what it would affect. So since you have lines, it doesn't affect much on you. But if you start having curves and arcs, this is what you're starting to facet what really is a curve. So if I go in here, you'll see how that changes that point. Now it looks like a smooth curve, but really, since we're down here at this lower level, you can see that at some level it still just looks like a line from here to here, or here, here. So then that's where, when you really need to view that type of quality, is when you crank stuff up. Now you don't see any lines at all, but it really makes the display port heavy. Anyway, that's it. Here's one more quick one I forgot to show you. If those aren't helping you, then what you can do is, on your performance tab of your Windows Task Manager, if you click the resource monitor, now it should be there even in Windows 10. I'd have to get on a Windows 10 box to direct you better. You can find the Bobcat process, and you click on there and you can monitor that, and you can look in, if you click here and you look on associated modules on it, you'll see what's attacking your process. Like, you'll see my Norton antivirus has got like 10 threads attached to it right now, because it's scanning and watching processes and stuff. What you want to do is, I mean, look at yours, and there's this other one for some reason. Autodesk guys 123D is jumping in on that core when I'm launching Bobcat for some reason. I think they're probably using, could be using the same thing as something in ModuleWorks or maybe, so it attaches in. But you could go in, and if you exclude your Bobcat folders and everything that has to do with Bobcat from anything that's other than, you should just see Bobcat. So there's all the Bobcat DLLs and things. This is everything you'll find in the Bobcat running directory, and then a couple other things like the C++ stuff and everything. You don't want to exclude that, but if you see things like your antivirus engine in there, I mean, if you don't have powerful CPUs and stuff that are going to be able to handle having your CPU attached when you're doing, I wish I could have this stay on top right now while I did something with Bobcat and showed you. So that when I start opening your file, the CPU usage goes up. Look at yours. If it's pegged at 100%, this is where you find out something's wrong. Yeah. And by the way, with your computer and using Bobcat, it's going to be less about memory. I mean, the memory is going to decide how large of a file you're limited to really opening up, but the performance is going to be all happening on your CPU. So that's what you want to look at anyway.